how I came up with the name Play to Make Chess, okay? I've told this story so many times, it's kind of becoming like redundant. So let me slow this down so I can make sure I get every detail right. So I'm getting back into the game of chess. I'm on YouTube. I am, just watching content, watching games, trying to learn something new. I come across this guy, Magnus Carlsen. Again, I've been out the game for a while, so I didn't know who Magnus Carlsen was. I didn't know any like players outside of Bobby Fischer really, because I was getting back into chess. And I come across this guy, Magnus Carlsen. I see him beating everybody. This dude is running 3 minutes behind the games. I'm like, oh yeah, he's super cool. And then I watch his games, right? He's beating everybody. He's coming into games late and still killing it. So I watch his games and I'm seeing him make these moves that I don't quite understand, and they're fucking awesome moves. And I'm like, oh, he's playing to win. Like, he's playing to checkmate you. You understand what I'm saying? I think at that time I was just making moves just to make moves, or making moves just to win material. And what I noticed from watching Magnus Carlsen games is that he will sacrifice his queen if that means he wins the game. So what I learned is, don't move just to move. You have to move to mate. You have to play to mate. And that's how I came up with the name Play to Mate Chess. Because instead of just making moves just for the sake of making moves, or because you know how the pieces move, you know how to get to a decent attacking strategy, you should be playing the game to mate. The easiest way I can compare this is to basketball. I have a basketball background, right? A lot of times I would tell my teammates, don't shoot to just shoot. Shoot to score. Shoot to put the ball in the hole. Because a lot of times my teammates, they'll just throw the ball up because they thought it was the right thing to do, or they thought they were open, but they would not shoot it with the mindset that they're going to actually put the ball in the hole. So no, shoot to score, not to just throw the ball up, not to just shoot because you're open. And similarly with the game of chess, don't just move pieces just to move pieces. Don't just move pieces because you know how they move or where they look good at, you know what I mean? Or, move them and make them active, move them to mate your opponent. So that's how I came up with the name Play to Mate Chess, and Magnus Carlsen largely influenced that decision. I watched his games and I'm like, wow, this guy is playing a whole different style of chess. He's playing to checkmate his opponent, and I thought that was super cool. So that's what I strive to do now: checkmate my opponent. Play to Mate Chess. It's all about playing to mate, playing to win, playing with a desired outcome, not just moving pieces, not just playing aimlessly. That helped me. It was a whole perspective switch. It just made me think better about the game. It made me pursue a different strategy, like play to mate, not just to move pieces. There's a lot of people who don't even know checkmate patterns, right? There's a lot of people who just move pieces. I think in the game of chess, we could all fall into, especially beginner to intermediate players, we could all just fall into moving pieces and just hoping to win, right? But no hope chess, right? We're not doing hope chess. We're making our opponent make moves that we want them to make, and we're also making moves that push our strategy to, or push our desire to win the game. So that's overall how I came up with the name Play to Mate Chess. There's a lot of beginner and intermediate or beginner players who don't even know checkmating patterns. So it was just a whole perspective switch for me, a whole mindset switch for me. So I really ever since thinking that way, it helped me tremendously. So Play to Mate Chess, I hope it makes sense.